When did you come to Atlanta?
When I came over here, they gave me a T.I. CD and an Outkast CD.
I'm done.
And I didn't know what the fuck. I was like, what the fuck is this?
When does Rich the Kid get signed?
I was talking to Quavo. He told me to come over his crib. Like, I was really like kicked out of my grandma's crib at the time. So like,
so you were really homeless.
I was really like fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was like, shit, we need to record a mixtape together. And then like we just started recording at his crib, and like I never left. And I got a call from P. He was like, yo, this is P, the QC CEO. I'm trying to sign you. I was like, you trying to sign me? I was like, all right, bet I need two things. I need a check fast.
Did you read the contract?
Shit, did I read the contract? I don't know.
You signed Famous Dex when he was like super hot.
I seen Famous Dex viral on Instagram like every day at the time. So I called him up. I was like, yo, bro, you sign with me, I promise you're gonna be rich forever.
When did you meet Tori?
2017 or 2018.
What happened with you and Tori?
Word with me, yeah, you know BT. Suit so low, shout out OCT. No real cap, call out what we see. Whole game ready, BallerAlert on 3. No, you can't stand on your own 2 feet. I already know you can't ball with me. Come chop it up with the squad and me. They get a letter, they calling me. BallerAlert. 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 BallerAlert.
BallerAlert, welcome to the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share our YouTube page, BallerAlert TV. I go by the name of Ferrari Simmons.
And I'm your bestie, Sue Solo.
You know BT.
OCT, what that?
A friend of the show, a friend of mine, just pulled up on us. Rich the Kid, what's up, sir? Hey. We do snaps. You got snap with us, sir.
Rory, your real friend, he be defending you on the show, man.
Good.
I know you got to speak up a little bit, sir. We were on the podcast. You can talk some shit. You can cuss. You can say whatever you want.
Just in case
you missed it. All right, here we go. You guys ready? 83-year-old Al Pacino has a baby on the way. And remember, Robert De Niro, 79, correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. He has a baby on the way. Al Pacino, 83, has a baby on the way.
But you know, he was shocked about this. He thought he couldn't have any more.
I was just about to say, I didn't think that you can ejaculate at 80-some years old.
Oh, you can. It just depends on if the boys or girls swim to the ovaries or not.
I thought it was like dust come out about
too old. That's too old to be having
so
kids.
He's 83 years old. So
man.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make the high school graduation.
Come on, man.
Ferrari.
Come on, man.
No, it's true though. I mean, that's the end of life right there.
Come on, man.
You 83.
People are living to be 120 years old.
It might be
Al Pacino who didn't even know.
They at, though?
It might be the end of life for him, but it's the start of a whole new life for his baby mama. Okay,
Agreed.
she is okay.
And I believe she's in the
29.
30s. 29.
Now, Rich, you gotta get on your friend, man. He just talking about this man gonna croak before his kid go to high school.
I just said he's probably not gonna make the high school graduation.
But do you really think Al Pacino gonna live to see 120?
Scarface.
It's not.
Bro, he's still working.
He's 83.
120 years old.
He's 83.
He's 80 and still working. I know people, grandparents can't work after 59.
So do you think he's gonna get 39 more years out of his life at 83?
Listen, what I'm saying, technology, you can't tell nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They might freeze you, and you might come back in 2040.
So it's an episode to Get Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, bye.
Anyway, Raven-Symoné was recently on the Howie Mandel Does Stuff podcast and revealed she asked everyone that she dated to sign an NDA. Thoughts?
That's
smart. I love that. I mean, she's Raven-Symoné. She's been working since she was a kid. I feel like that is.
Hell no, I wouldn't have signed that.
Yeah, you would.
If you was with her, you would.
Yes, you would.
So this means, let's go play by play, guys. Anyone that she has dated, that means this is earlier on in the conversation.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, sign this because I don't know if we're going to start dating or not. I'm not going to sign that.
Have y'all had people sign NDAs?
I've never had anyone.
I mean, I ain't never had.
Have you signed
someone sign an NDA?
I'm not talking about that.
Have you signed an NDA before?
I ain't speaking on that.
Okay.
It's the hand gesture.
Moving right along, Diddy is accused of stealing his new song "Act Bad" from an up-and-coming artist named Swinderella. Her song with the same title was done 2 years ago. That "Act Bad" is hard. That's a dope-ass song.
You know what?
Featuring the City Girls.
But why is he acting bad?
What you mean?
At over 50.
He's single and he rich. You supposed to act bad.
Single and mingling.
Even if he stole the song, it came out 2 years ago. That means nobody heard it. I would have stole it too.
The thing about it is, this is not the first time that Diddy has been accused of stealing a song or stealing a style. Supposedly, like, he encouraged Biggie to steal his style from an artist who I think is from Mississippi or something like that. And this is obviously years ago. Wow. And he's acting bad because his girl is Carisha Please, who be acting bad. So Diddy gonna do what he gotta do to make a coin.
It's a dope song.
Him young.
That's what he does. Like, it keeps him relevant. This is how Diddy is. We know that. This is not new Diddy behavior.
Man, Diddy ain't steal
like
no
the
song.
organics.
He ain't steal the song. I doubt that he stole the song.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
I had people say I stole songs before too, and I never heard them.
But why do like these independent artists like always try to say that mainstream artists steal their music?
Cause shit, they want some clout.
So you think that this is a clout thing?
Shit, probably.
What songs have you been accused of stealing?
Shit, I don't remember, but I know it's been like 2 or 3.
For real?
Yeah, when somebody DM me like, you stole my song. Like, stole your song? You got 1,200 followers.
I think it's definitely possible that he created that on his own, but I don't even think Diddy doesn't even write his own record. So,
well, like you said, I just think that where there's smoke, there's fire, and a lot of things have been said about Diddy over the years. I'm not saying that it's true because I don't know.
Do you think he's having a midlife crisis?
No.
I
Diddy
think
has been like that his whole life.
Yeah, he's actually playing close to the cuff. He's just going to continue to stay in touch and in tune with what's going on now.
Yeah, I think Diddy is very clear on who he is, what type of man he wants to be, the women he wants to be with. I think he's very clear on that. I don't think it's a midlife crisis. He's having a good time. I actually don't ever see him settling down. And if he does,
when usually men tend to just say, you know what, all right, cool, I'm older, and I'm going to say,
That's when your hair start falling out and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like he would never even accept
Diddy
that.
hair ain't falling out. I'll tell you all that, because what 50 call him a vampire?
He make too much money. He got something installed over there.
But what's wrong with people? Like, I don't like this narrative of like, it's like if somebody is 50, don't you know my uncle probably wish he was living like Diddy? You know how many people uncles wish they was 50
and also understand, Diddy looks very stress-free.
Yeah.
And that keeps you good too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure the stress is with his job, but he looks like he's enjoying his life. Most people aren't enjoying their life at that age.
But what do you say to people who say he looked like the old nigga in the club?
Well, he is, but he probably owned the club or can buy the club. So at that point, I'm not judging you because he can buy the club.
Well, if you've ever been around Diddy and party with Diddy, Diddy does not give like old vibe.
Now niggas is calling him Unc.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
ain't nobody
saying.
calling
Like,
Diddy Unc.
Yes, they
Diddy
are.
will tell you don't call him Unc.
All right.
Of course,
I feel
just
you.
like
people our age aren't.
People don't.
But the 19-year-olds calling him Unc.
Mary J. Blige don't like people are calling her auntie, but some people
She's
still
auntie.
do.
She fine as auntie, but she auntie. Okay. All right. Moneybag Yo admitted to cheating on his girlfriend Ari, and he had to win her back. Thoughts?
He really cares. He really loves her.
I think this is like hood love goals, okay? When I tell you all the hood girls was like, yes, oh my God, I need my man to talk about me like this. The reality is people cheat, okay? It's not a secret. It happens all the time. It doesn't matter how much money you make, how little money you make. If somebody want to cheat, they're going to cheat. It is what it is. What happens is what you and your partner decide to do about it. Are we going to have a real conversation about it? Are we going to work towards making sure that our relationship is stronger after this? That's what they chose to do. They chose to work on it. Whatever happens after that is between them. If he cheats again and she decides to stay and continue to work with him, cool. If he cheats again, she decides to leave, cool. Everyone's going to make the decision that they need to make for themselves, but let them be happy. Like, they're enjoying themselves. And for him to talk about her so highly, because we don't never hear him talk.
He spoke very highly
we
of
never
her.
really hear Moneybag Yo talk, right? So for him to come out and be like, I love my woman, I respect my woman. Yes, I cheated on her. Yes, I have never been in a real relationship. I didn't know how to handle this. That's a lot for a man to admit, especially when you are so famous and the spotlight is on you hard. I love that he spoke from his heart. I love that he was vulnerable, and I love them together. So if Ari is the one for him, hopefully that they, continue to grow and do what they need to do.
Mr. Rich, what do you think?
Beautiful.
Okay, so we had to speak about you a couple of episodes ago, and again, that was the episode I had you back, and I didn't really say much, but it was trending. What happened with you and Tori?
Shit, I just had to own up for some bullshit, you know.
Is she still mad?
You know, we're just working on the family right now, you know what I'm saying? It's constant working, you know, getting back, doing the right thing, owning up as a man, apologizing, and, you know, moving on. Because that's what she chooses to do, you feel what I'm saying?
Right. And you give her time to heal and all that?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely got to.
That's a good point, Octavia. I think a lot of people don't realize that their reaction to their partner being mad at some stuff that they did is everything. Like, you can't be mad at me for being mad at you for doing something you did to hurt me. So I think it's really important to make sure that you respect your partner's feelings in that moment. Make sure that they know that they are being heard and that you do love and respect them. I don't think that cheating is always about your partner not loving you. I just think that sometimes they just have weak moments.
I'm going to the therapist.
You're going to a therapist.
That's dope.
That's dope, bro.
Have you already started?
Did you start yet?
Nah, I just reached out to one like a couple days ago.
Oh, wow.
So I just want to say, because I'm a big mental health person, because I go to a therapist. That's one of the dopest things you could ever do.
For real?
Because it's gonna change the way you think. Because you're gonna think 10 steps ahead.
You know, coming from where we from, motherfuckers don't think it's cool. Like,
right.
If I be like, I'm going to a therapist, somebody like, you going where? For what? You know
For what? Nigga, you ain't crazy?
So I feel like it's just a step.
Facts.
Manning up, you know what I'm saying?
Dope shit.
I think the benefit too, even just outside of it changing the way that you think, but it changes the way you receive information. Like when people tell you things, or like when the blogs are talking crazy about you, not that you care now, maybe I don't think, but it just helps you to process information differently, which then keeps you from reacting in a way that you might regret later. So kudos to you. Yeah. I'm about to see a therapist too.
And
I'm gonna go see the lady.
I want to commend you because you did something that guys do not do.
Never.
You apologize publicly.
Yeah. Motherfuckers always gonna talk shit and blogs gonna say whatever they feel like. I just feel like I built a wall against all that shit like a long time ago. So
right.
Motherfuckers could throw whatever. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay.
I really don't care.
A lot of people don't hear you talk either, so I think that's why it was such a big shock when you did do a public apology, because as a man it's really hard to do things privately and apologize publicly, and like I said, we don't hear you talk a lot. You don't really respond to a lot of media. So I was really shocked, but I really commend you for doing something like that, man, because that take a real man to publicly apologize for making a mistake.
If the disrespect is public, apology need to be public too, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I felt.
Salute.
And salute to you, Tori. I don't want you to feel like don't nobody got your back, girl.
Tori, come on the show. Come on the show, okay? I already invited you on the show.
Yeah, she ain't come because of you.
She cussed me out, boy.
Forget all the people that have anything negative to say about you. You have a family, okay? You have a lot more invested in this relationship. And at the end of the day, even if you didn't have a family with this man, you chose to do what feels good to you. So, love you, girl.
All right. Are you like sports?
Sports? I watch sports sometimes.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. It is time for the players' ball.
Big ballin'. I'm a baller.
Shannon Sharpe is leaving undisputed after the NBA Finals in June. Do you guys know Shannon Sharpe? The
of course.
Hall of Fame tight end.
You know Unc with the yak and the black and mild.
He skip.
I skip.
So he's leaving.
I'm gonna miss that.
Him and Skip been beefing though.
I think they've been beefing behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah, I think Skip is out of touch,
behind
man.
The scenes.
Baby, that beef has not just been behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's been pretty
that thing
public.
Has been on camera.
No, what did he say when he said, "Nah, Skip, you disrespected me, Skip"?
Sometimes I be thinking that'd be fluff, but it.
Well, everybody's not friends
personal.
how we're friends. We can argue on camera, and then it's
we argue a lot off camera too.
Yeah, but it's a joke. But you gotta think about it, man. These guys are like 20, 30 years apart. So it's
I think sometimes Skip knows how to push Shannon's buttons.
Facts.
Shannon is a big dude too.
He a tight end. Like man,
he's
6'5", 270 something.
Right.
He walking around on poodles in the airport. You see him in the airport when he
got like 5 poodles or 4 poodles, something like that.
He's just not the one to disrespect.
No.
Yeah, you probably don't want to disrespect somebody that's about 350.
Shannon probably had to hold himself back a couple of times from jumping on Skip because honestly, watching it on TV, I can tell that it's real beef. It's not a game. So where's he gonna take his podcast?
He can go anywhere he want.
Yeah.
His shit lit.
I think Skip was a little bit jealous because Shannon has grown very popular throughout the show. He has his own podcast deal. Separate outside of the show.
Say what it is, this black man got all this popularity.
Man, he like, hey man, these black people coming in here on this, this ESPN.
Okay.
That's the second split. That's the second split.
That
That's
is.
Stephen A. Smith, now Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's gonna
That's how it
happen to
goes.
Skip?
Hey man, Skip
gonna be fine.
Yeah, he'll just have a rotation.
They finna get another black man in there. He'll be fine.
Who?
Yeah.
You
Somebody
know
that's
who they
gonna
need
talk
to
some
bring
shit.
back? They need to bring back Paul Pierce.
Yeah, but Paul Pierce got in trouble for them strippers.
Yeah, I don't be knowing too much about. I be in the studio.
Yeah, I don't think they want JJ Riddick to take his spot. JJ Riddick he be
JJ doing a good job.
he be doing he
ESPN,
be
though.
putting them in their place, man.
Facts.
I don't think they like that.
Okay. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get in Rich the Kid business right here on the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere Sue Sola gets her podcasts.
Back with more of the BallerAlert Show. We have Rich the Kid joining us.
Yeah.
Rich is in the building.
What's up, sir?
What's happening?
I want to say, I met you 2013, I believe. Jumping Like Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong. And he acts exactly the same. And you don't really talk but the fact that you came on the show, I said, all right, now we're going to talk to you. You got to talk back. But I want to say I've known you for a long time. This is definitely how he is. But Rich the Kid, where's Rich the Kid from?
I'm from New York.
So a lot of people think you're from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Why? Because when did you come to Atlanta?
When I was like 13, I moved to Herschel Road,
Okay.
College Park.
Southside.
When I came over here, they gave me a T.I. CD and an Outkast
I'm
CD.
done.
And I didn't know what the fuck. I was like, what the fuck is this?
That was the Welcome to Atlanta package.
Who gave that to you?
My uncle.
Okay.
Outkast is my favorite for sure. And then I got into music from there.
So when you came from New York to Atlanta, did you feel like Atlanta was like slow? Because I feel like a lot of people from New York feel like New York is so fast. We just don't, we New York. And then you come to Atlanta, it's like, it's so country.
Oh, I don't feel like it was slow. I just feel like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, it's like coming to a whole different world. Like,
Why did you move?
I think my parents had split up.
Are you the only child? Or was
No.
You
How
not
many
the only
of you?
child?
2 sisters and a brother. I just found out about one of my sisters like a year or 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, you just found somebody was your sister?
Yeah,
like from your dad's side?
Yeah,
They probably found you.
So like, did your dad say, hey, y'all have another sibling?
Nah, my sister had a feeling, or she heard something, and my dad ain't said nothing about it. But then, like,
So do you have a relationship with this new sister?
I just met her, so we just.
I mean, 2 years, that's a long time.
When did the music start taking into play? Cause
Shit, I had a girlfriend. Her name was Sandy. She was from Alabama,
okay.
and she came down here, and she knew 2 dudes. They were like 40 and 43, and they were trying to be a rap group.
At 40 and 43.
40 and 43.
Okay.
They were older.
Continue.
And then I'm like, yo, y'all trying to do this shit? Let me make a song. Like, let me try this shit out. They're like, nah, man, we were the pros. I was like, let me just try one song. So they was like, whatever. I made one song, and then I put it on a CD, and I came back and started giving it to my friends. And they was just like, oh, this is hard. You got to make another song.
How old are you at this time?
I think I was like 16.
So you're 16.
What was the song?
It's called Sniper or some shit like that.
Was it on like one of the Jacking for Beats,
Where'd the beat come from?
I think it was like off YouTube or some shit.
Okay.
Oh, so they was definitely professionals.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
It was giving Diddy.
Okay, so the music starts, people start fucking with you. When does Rich the Kid get signed?
I was going to a concert. I think it was like a Young Scooter performance.
Okay.
And I was with my friend. He was playing like a Migos CD, like one of their first CDs.
Okay.
I was like, these niggas hard. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is them? He's like, oh, the Migos from the North Side, whatever. And then he gave me the CD. And then on the back of the CD, it said DJ Ray G.
Okay.
I was like, I know that nigga. I'm finna call him. So the next day, I get to my grandma's apartment and I call her. I'm like, yo, Ray G is rich. I'm trying to damn get in the studio with your Migos and shit. He's like, perfect. Like, we're gonna put it together. So that same night, I went to Mansion the Lawn.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I seen Ray G right at the front.
Okay. He probably
And he was
DJ'd
like,
that night.
He was DJing. He was like, yo, the Migos right here. Let me introduce you. It was the same night. And then I was like, what the fuck? So, like, we chop it up. The next day, like, I was getting in trouble for, like, I think I had stole some girl's phone or some shit, and the police came to my crib.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why you steal her phone?
I was doing anything to get money. I was damn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was doing some shit. So then the police came to my crib. So my grandma was really trying to kick me out. So I was talking to Quavo. He told me to come over his crib to record. It was like 3 a.m. I went over there, and then like I knocked on the door. He was taking forever. I remember. And then like we recorded a song. I think it was called Young Rich Niggas. Recorded a song, and then
this is before they put out their first mixtape.
Yeah. So then like I was really like kicked out of my grandma's crib at the time. So
you were really homeless.
I was really like fucked up. You know, so I was like, shit, we need to record a mixtape together. And then like we just started recording at his crib, and like I never left. Like pretty much was just like I just pretty much moved in type shit.
How you just come to record and just stay?
Yeah, you just stayed. Like what happened?
Their studio
We was hustling. We was making money together.
Okay.
We started getting. We was doing all type
Y'all
of
was
shit.
trapping out the bando for real.
Y'all was in the bando. Okay, so this is the bando days.
Yeah.
So when does P come
Corey
in?
B.
I remember Corey B.
He had a
DJ
mixtape.
Scream.
Yeah, they was had mixtapes, and I had an account on live mixtapes, and like I was just putting our songs on there. Like every mixtape, I would just put all of my songs, all the Migos songs on there, and then like shit was started like going crazy.
Some buzz,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It was some buzz going, and I remember telling Real Money, I was like, yo, Gucci Man probably finna call y'all ass next, cause y'all going crazy, like shit's going up. And the next day, Gucci called and he was like, yo, I'm trying to sign y'all. I'm trying to sign the Migos. And then, like, they went to meet Gucci and shit. And then, like, some months later, Coach K came over to the crib and he was like,
and you're there because you lived there.
I was there, yeah. But it was I was not in the business. They was just talking, doing their thing. I was just like, damn. So then Coach K was like, shit, they wanted to sign him. And then, like, I think they had a QC studio they were building and shit, so they went to go do their thing. And then I went to my own other studio, and I was just over there for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And I got a call from P. He was like, yo, this is P, the QC CEO. I'm trying to sign you. I was like, you trying to sign me? I was like, all right, bet I need 2 things. I need a check fast.
I respect it.
I said, I need a check fast. And I was like, I need to be able to bring my engineer with me. And then he was like, all right, bet, let's do it. That's pretty much what happened.
So you actually signed?
Yeah, I signed.
How much money was it?
I think it was like $20,000.
And at that point,
I was about to say,
probably life changing.
That's what you needed at the time.
At the time, yeah. So some years went by, and I wanted to like buy my way out the contract, and it was like, well, you gotta pay us $500,000.
How long was the contract?
I was gonna ask you how
Did you read the contract?
Shit, did I read the contract?
You just wanted that money.
Yeah, I wanted the money. So like when it was time for me to like part ways, it was like they wanted $500,000. At the time, I had already spent the money. The money was gone. I'm like, $500,000.
What'd you buy?
I ain't got $5,000.
Damn.
Shit, I bought clothes, weed, lean, fucking.
Did you buy a house or a car?
Hell no. What?
None of the essentials?
None of the essentials. So then I went through my contacts and I typed in every record label. I Googled record labels. I typed in everyone. I said Epic, Interscope, Atlantic, and I called every single person from every single label. Until one dude answered the phone. He's like, he from Interscope. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get a deal. I need money fast. He like, all right, come up here to the office and play some music. So
it was just that simple?
So he was already
He's Mr. Kid at this time. He's popping.
Yeah,
right?
I was about to say, you
Fast
probably was
forward.
I had already like
What was your song?
mixtapes. Jumping Like Jordan.
Jumping Like Jordan.
Jumping Like Jordan.
That's when he was coming to the station. Me and DJ Holiday.
Jumping Like Jordan was pretty much the other song, but I had other songs that I had like ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have a project that I've been recording. So I came to the meeting and I played the songs for him, and he was like, He was like, yeah, this is fire. He's like, I want to sign you. I was like, fire. So he ended up giving me the $500,000 plus more for myself. And I was also signed to 300 ENT
through their joint venture.
Through their joint venture. Mm-hmm. So I had to pay them money too and get paid.
Damn.
So everybody got paid.
So was this like $1 million deal?
Probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody got paid. Now you're out.
Now I'm out.
Why did you want to leave Quality Control though? It seems like the projects were doing well. People were noticing who you were. Like, why did you feel that you needed to leave?
I feel like I wasn't being mainstream enough. I feel like I was just getting hood buzz. And at the time, shout out to P and Coach, they were just doing their thing with the Migos. And I was like, you know what? I want to stand for myself, you know what I'm saying? Do my own thing. And like 2 months later, I recorded New Freezer and I got Kendrick Lamar on it. And then like
that shit went
crazy. Every record I used to tell the label, like, I used to be like, I want to, like with Plug Walk, I was like, I want to drop this song. It was like 90 days after New Freezer came out. And I was like, I know the song's gonna go crazy. They're like, chill out. And then they dropped it. It went platinum in 25 days.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy.
See, I told y'all ass.
How did Kendrick Lamar get on that?
So the A&R that I had called, which I didn't know, and he was actually Kendrick Lamar's A&R too.
Okay.
Perfect.
So when I was doing my project, he was like, yo, Kendrick want to meet you and listen to some songs and shit. I was like, damn, Kendrick Lamar trying to listen to my shit.
How'd you feel when he got on it?
I was waiting for the verse for like 2 months, so I wasn't even sure.
I thought you was about to say 2 weeks.
Hell no, 2 months. I wasn't even sure if it was ever gonna come. I was just like, fuck it. If it do, it do. But when it came, I remember I was in New York. I had all my shit like in the hotel room, and I got a text, and I was like, damn, Kendrick Lamar.
You knew that your life was gonna change at that point?
Shit, it was Kendrick Lamar. Like,
big shot.
Next level. So you had already been calling it. Like, you called it when you told the 40-year-old and a 43-year-old to let you go ahead and make music because you knew that you could do it. Yep. You called it when you told the Migos that Gucci was gonna call, and he did the very next day. You called this move to a whole nother record label. Like, do you have a very clear vision of where you are going in your life and your career?
At this point now, yeah, for sure. It's definitely so much more work to be done. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface, you know what I'm saying, this time. So, you know, I got my label. I got Famous Dex, J. Critch, Sip T. I got 2 platinum artists myself. Rich Forever. So.
How do you like give them the time that they need though? Because you found yourself in a record deal situation where you weren't getting enough attention. How are you gonna manage that with your own artists?
It's about building a solid team, you know what I'm saying, having a team of people around you. So you be like an octopus.
When you got that second check that freed you up, what did you buy then? Did you get a house and stuff then?
The second check, yeah. I got everybody cars, so my family members. And
you got everybody cars?
Yeah, my little sister, my mom.
I know the new sister was bad. She wasn't acclimated then.
Was your grandmother proud of you?
And my grandmother's proud, very, very proud. She was definitely the one, like when I was out here, bonding me out of jail every time. From Cobb County Jail, coming to visit me, putting money in my book, so she was very proud.
Question: now that you're Rich the Kid, the shit's popping. When did you meet Tori?
2017 or 2018. I invited her somewhere. I knew a security. Well, she was working with Amber Rose, and I knew Amber Rose security, so I reached out to him. I was like, "Can you please invite Tori to one of my shows?"
Okay.
And I'd love to meet her and whatever. So then she came to my show, and she didn't want to give me her number. Like I had to work real hard.
How did you find her? Like, did you see her on Instagram or?
Like I was seeing her everywhere.
What about Rich the Kid, the father?
I got 4 kids.
You got 4 kids? With her? All with her?
No, I just have 1 kid with her.
Oh, okay. When did you become a dad?
Yeah, I was really young. My son is 9 years old.
Okay.
That's your oldest?
Mm-hmm.
How is fatherhood now? How do you maintain a relationship with your kids and working at the same time?
You know, balance. You know, definitely need that balance. So I definitely spend a lot of time with my kids as much as possible. I have my mother help, my sister help, my grandmother help, whoever can help. You know, so.
Do you want more kids?
Yeah, I might have more kids.
Are you and Tori gonna get married?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, do you have a date already? I seen the engagement.
Yeah, I don't know what day, but I definitely want to get married.
So a lot of fans want to know how is Famous Dex doing?
He's doing great. Yeah, he's been working on his next project. We got a tour coming up with him and Jay Chris. And he's been doing good, man. It's so refreshing to see him getting back to it and
facts, because he's talented.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's super talented and getting back to work, and you know what I'm saying, we're getting the rollout and the whole plan for him to go hard this year. So I'm excited for that.
That's good. A lot of people were really surprised about your CEO skills when you signed Famous Dex. Everybody was like, how? Because you signed Famous Dex when he was like super hot.
Yeah, for sure.
And everybody was like, why?
How?
Yeah, like how? Why?
Yeah. Jay Critch too, though.
How did you get your own label?
Shit, when I moved here to, when I moved to LA, I was like, shit, QC had their label. I was like, I want to start a label too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Coach and P. I was like, shit, I want to start a label. So I started a label, and then I seen Famous Dex viral on Instagram like every day at the time.
Yeah.
So I called him up. I was like, yo, bro, you sign with me, I promise you're gonna be rich forever.
So that's what you tell all the artists?
No.
No.
Matter of fact, if I believe in you, you're gonna be rich forever for sure. Because anything I put my time into is definitely gotta be it.
But a lot of it is them too, like their drive,
they
what
gotta
they're gonna
put
do on
time
their own.
into it, yeah.
Like, you know, it's
Because I
not
done
all
signed
the
some
label.
artists that done just like gave up, and I done put a lot of time into them, and just like I don't want to be in the music anymore.
Because at
And
that
money.
point, you realize that some people are just satisfied
They got
just
rich,
saying, shout out to you.
Question.
Thank you.
Not to get too deep, but when we lost Takeoff, I know that's your guy. What's going on through Rich the Kid's mind?
Shit, I was just really just fucked up. I was in the bed for like a week, and yeah, like I don't know, my mind was just all over, you know. Yeah, it's just.
I know you were very, very close with him.
Yeah, it's like my best friend. Like, it just be hard to talk about it sometimes. You
Facts,
know?
facts.
It's never easy to lose anybody, but I think like people who grow up together in a creative space, like you guys got to really grow as artists and y'all shared music and all these low moments to high moments. I know that there's a different connection to that. So hopefully you can really heal from that, like be able to talk through it at some point in time. Do you have a relationship with Offset right now? Because we know that things are a little shaky with them, but do you have your own personal relationship with Offset?
Yeah, it's my bro. We talk all the time.
Good.
Anybody that you haven't worked with yet that you would like to work with?
Oh, Frank Ocean. I had talked to Frank Ocean one time, but that was like 2017. It's Frank Ocean and
Y'all talked about doing music?
yeah, we talked about doing music one time, and then after that he like disappeared. So
He always vanishes.
That sound about right.
I saw in a recent interview, well, it actually wasn't recent, but I saw in the interview that you're one of Lil Wayne's favorite artists.
well,
And I know that you guys have featured each other on music.
yeah, we did.
How the hell, y'all did an album.
Yep.
My bad. How the hell do you do an album with Lil Wayne?
Wayne had called me one day. He was like,
Wayne
yo,
called you.
Yeah,
That's hard.
yeah.
Lil Wayne called you, then what happened?
He was getting on the jet. He was like, I'm about to go to my daughter's birthday party in Atlanta. When I get back, I want you to come to the studio. We need to do a project, like 12 songs.
That's wild.
Wow. Man, what's your negotiation skills? I think that's what a lot of rappers need to learn, because it's like, I feel like every time you do something, I don't know why, but everybody's like, how?
Have you gotten better financially with your finances ever since when you said you didn't even have $5,000 at one point?
Yeah, for sure. 2018, I think I made like 11 million in 1 year.
Damn.
How'd you do that?
Shit, new freezer and shit, plug walk, you know. So
11 million.
But to
I know
BT's
the
point
label-
though, like how are you negotiating this?
Yeah, like you ain't telling us the sauce, man.
Can you share with the people a couple tips for negotiating when they go into a deal?
definitely stand on what you say, whatever you want, work hard for it. And even if you got to put in more work and then come back around, circle back and be like, yo, remember you said this, what about now? You know what I'm saying?
See, people be thinking that quote unquote like street dudes don't know how to do business, but it's a lot of business that goes down in the streets. You got to be up on game. You got to read people's energy, see if they trying to play you. Like, and I think that's one of the things that has helped you. So y'all got to stop doubting these people. They know what they doing.
What's next for Rich the Kid, man? First of all, where the hell did Rich the Kid come from? What the name come from?
My name was Black Boy the Kid when I first started rapping.
Black Boy the Kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ain't even dog like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely some Atlanta name.
That's what happened. Some girl was like, "You're not even dark. Why is your name Black Boy?"
Because you black.
And then I changed it to Rich. I was like, "Shit, well, I want to be rich one day."
Rich the Kid.
So I was like, "Shit."
But why the Kid?
Because
that's that New York shit. That's that New York shit, bro.
At the time, it might be. But at the time, I felt like I was a kid. Like, so I was like,
okay,
shit, Rich the Kid.
Will you ever change it when now that you're grown?
I might just make my name Rich. Maybe one day. Who knows?
What idea you got?
I do have a question.
What's your real name?
Dimitri.
Richard?
Nah, Dimitri.
Oh,
She said Richard.
I said Richard. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. Maybe when you get into acting, you go from like Rich the Kid to just
You want to act?
Yeah, I got some stuff on the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what you got on the way?
I can't speak on
Is he okay?
Well, can you speak on why the hell you and Uzi don't like each other?
Oh, we ain't got no problems with each other.
So y'all never had any problems?
No, we straight. Ain't got no problems with nobody, actually.
Okay. All right, Rich the Kid, we appreciate you pulling up on us. We're not done.
Sir.
We got, don't go nowhere. We got Baller Mail.
Well, he was excited. He was like, yes.
We're not done.
Look, the snap earlier was like this, and now he like.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Message.
I need y'all help, man. My lady loves dogs, plural. I'm not tripping on the dog part. I love animals. However, I'm not really feeling 3 dogs. Like, come on. When we first met, she had 1 dog, and it was cool. I don't mind helping. But 3 dogs is a bit much for me to assist with. I love my lady, but damn, I feel like these dogs get treated better than me. Am I tripping?
No, you're not. I mean, I think he tripping because animals.
Correct. Be careful.
Wait.
Get
Animals.
special treatment.
Huh?
Some animals do get special treatment.
I mean, yeah, but it's like animals are like somebody's kids.
Babies.
Yeah, it's like the babies. You can't be jealous over the babies getting attention.
Fur babies.
Yeah.
So it looks like she's gonna definitely baby the dog.
Y'all know that I love me some dogs, okay? I
But
love
you have
dogs.
1 dog.
For now, I'm about to get a second one, and I might have a third. But what I'm gonna say is, in this situation, you're probably right. She probably does treat the dogs better than you, but you also probably don't tell her what it is that you need, what you require. Maybe you're not being honest about it and saying, hey, babe, I love your dogs too, but I feel like X, Y, and Z. I need this. People got to communicate better about what it is they need, what
Keep
they
your
want.
dogs in the cage.
Hell no, get out.
Don't say that.
No.
Don't say that.
No.
Put them in the backyard.
No.
Now, you're not about to have Peter call
Do you have pets?
No.
Hell
Does
no.
your girlfriend have pets?
No.
Oh shoot, he probably keep them in the cage for real.
No.
You had one.
Just communicate what you need, sir. And if she still don't give it to you, then it's time for you to go. Because them dogs ain't going nowhere.
Mr. Rich the Kid, there is a population of people that treat their dogs like humans. Mm-hmm. There's also a population of people.
My bad, population.
There's also a population of people who sincerely care about their fur babies. They call them fur babies.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
There is also a population of people that don't give a damn about any type of animal. So we just gotta be careful how we speak about these motherfuckers. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's your opinion.
I don't think you are tripping. You just need to communicate your thoughts to your girlfriend. And but them dogs ain't going nowhere, player.
At all.
No, I agree with
She
C.
went from 1 to 3. She is in love with them fur babies, and they're not going nowhere. So
might
yeah,
get
you're probably frustrated that it's treated as good as you. I don't
Like,
think that
what do
they're
you
being
want?
treated better than a human being.
You want to
Come
be
on, bro.
fed? You want her to clip your nails?
She ain't
like, what
making
do you
out
want?
with the dogs,
He
bro.
probably
Like, she
do.
not making out with the
Cool.
dogs. She probably making sure that they're fed,
Yeah.
they're clothed right,
Duh.
they get their shots, they're good. She ain't having sex with them. She having sex with you, my boy.
But he probably
Right,
don't
you know.
like the attention that they're
You
getting
just,
with
he
the
just
love.
don't like walking 3 dogs outside. They probably all small, and you probably don't look masculine. That's it.
No,
my
he
boy.
probably don't like having to pick up the poop.
He don't want to. That too.
That probably what he don't
walking
like.
3 little poodles, and he look crazy, and he feel like he look crazy. That's the problem.
Man, he can't be jealous over no damn. What you gonna tell your girl? Don't pet the dog right now. Pet me.
Some people
You
have
do
that.
say that. You do.
Don't
say
get
that.
a dog a kiss right now. Kiss me.
Yeah, you say that. You say that. You communicate.
What?
That's communication.
Well, this is
Me too.
another dog lover. You got a
I
fur
love
baby,
my
too.
dog. I got 2 dogs.
You got 2 dogs?
Yeah, I got 2
You've
dogs.
never told me that.
Yeah.
What are their names?
One is named Champ, and one is named the other one is my mom dog. I forgot the other dog name, but I gotta take care of both of them too.
BT,
You're not, hey, the fur baby people gonna come
what
get
do you
you.
call 'em?
It's all good.
I
It's
said
all
one of
good.
my dog. I have a pit bull. His name is Champ. I've had him since I was 16.
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
but don't you take care of your mom's dog?
Yeah, but that's like really like her dog.
Yeah,
like,
but you don't call her name to eat or
I
anything?
forgot.
Hey, you
Hey,
hungry?
come here.
Come here,
No,
little dog.
Come here.
As soon as I call Champ, then she come too.
That is not right.
See? That's what
She need
you
her
being
own
racist, bro.
identity.
You being
Is it a
racist
girl
toward the
and a boy?
dog.
I mean, her dog is white. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well.
Is it 2 boys or 2 girls?
No, it's a boy and a girl.
Oh, okay, you fired.
No, her name is Princess. That's her name.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, Princess.
sure it is.
Okay.
You just made that up.
No, I didn't. I'm gonna call my mama right now. She gonna put them dogs right on FaceTime. Like, look.
All right, that was Baller Mail. Before we get out of here, though, we got a pep talk with Brixx the Kid.
To my fans, I definitely want to say, if y'all focus on a goal, don't give up. Don't take no for an answer. Kick down those doors. You might have to step over some people, but you can make it there and keep God first.